Damn. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at that passenger side. And that's yellow. Let's go. Look at that. Nice and bright. Look how good that looks. Sweet. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So it's next day. You guys saw the demonstration last night. This is my wife's 2019 Kia Sedona. And yeah, you're probably wondering, how is it that the 2019 is coming with such crappy bulbs? Like, it's yellow on the driver's side, and when I replaced it, it's nice, you know, 6500K white, which is super nice. And again, shout out to Auxito for sending me this care package. I just wanted to go over why I went with the bulbs, because they have various ones for this car, and you'll understand why I chose the ones that I did. So let's get into this install real quick. I'll show you what I mean. All right, guys, so in the box I have one of the new ones remaining. Guys, this is literally identical to the stock halogen bulb, especially with the prong system. And that is the reason why I chose this, because Kias are a little bit of an anomaly, and they're a little bit annoying, because if you use an aftermarket bulb, it might not be able to mount up or fit in the stock grooves. Like, see how this pattern is over here? It would not be able to fit, and you would have to get like a universal type adapter that looks like this, that'll help this thread in, like I did for my daughter's 2017 Kia Forte. But it's a pain in the ass. So I was better off getting this bulb that looks pretty much exactly like the stock one. Just the benefits are, this is 6500K white. It's a really nice white. The bulb lasts for about 50,000 hours, doesn't need a cooling fan or anything like that. So it's literally plug and play. Only thing you need is some dielectric grease and your hands, or smaller hands, because I will tell you, it is freaking tight. It is tight, and you have to go feel, when you plug this in, you have to go feeling around in there a little bit, and you can only do it with 2 fingers because there's not much space. So we're about to get into this real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. So you have 2 dust caps on the headlight system. This is the high beam. The most accessible one is the high beam. The least accessible one, that's the low beam. That's the one we want. Okay, so you turn it counterclockwise. See if I can pop this bad boy open. You might need a little bit of force, man, because, you know what I mean, stuff hasn't been opened in, you know, who knows how long. It's probably since the car was bought. There you go. Pop that out. And you literally gonna have to take like 2 fingers and turn. There we go. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Okay. Here it is. So with the Kias, the cool thing is they have this adapter on here that'll help you turn it, and this is the bulb that's attached. Now guys, be very careful. Use like a cloth or something when you're trying to wiggle this bulb out, because I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be stiff coming out, because I'm pretty sure they didn't put any type of lubrication or anything like that inside where the prongs insert to help it, you know, come in and out and keep it moisture free, so to speak. So if you look at how the bulb sits, there is a space right here that this top bracket sits into. Okay, keep that in mind for when we're putting a new bulb in. So now I would suggest you just wiggle it until it comes out, and there you go. Now the new bulb literally inserts just like this, the same exact way that stock one came out. The new bulb is the same thing. And when you put it in, okay, now what Auxito recommends, these chipsets, when you finally pop them inside the housing, they want them to be sitting just like this, where the chips are at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock position, not like this. So they want it to be this portion right here to be vertical. They don't want the chipsets laying like this horizontal. So just keep that in mind. But once you put them in, it'll conform that way easily. You'll see what I mean. So now we put some dielectric grease on these prongs. Give me 1 second. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Put some dielectric grease on there, and when you insert the bulb, this top piece right here is going to go in between this slot right here. There's a space. It's perfectly made for it. And that's it. And the bulb actually went in nice and easy. Now, if you want, let's test the bulb out real quick, make sure everything works. So as you saw, that works nicely. And now all we got to do is insert it back into the housing and make sure it tightens into place. Now guys, this is going to take some skill. I'm telling you right now, it's a pain. It's a good thing they have that adapter that they put on the back end of it to help you turn this thing, because it's I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying. Now once you turn it, it falls into groove. It's literally like a small little click you're gonna feel, and that's it. Nothing crazy, nothing big. It's just a quick click. All right. Now once you're done with that, here we go. That's it. All right, so I'm gonna start this bad boy up. Let's take a look at these lights. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Guys, I lowered the exposure on the camera so you could see the light a little bit. Let me put it on normal exposure and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. This is how it looks under normal exposure. It looks really good. I just wanted to show you how the light, the color of the lighting under a little bit of darkness. But this is normal exposure. It's not yellow anymore, and it looks pretty good, man. Looks really, really, really good. And obviously, it's camera free, no error codes or anything like that, so it's made for the car. As I said before, the reason why I chose the bulbs that look identical to the stock ones is for just a plug and play reason. There are other bulbs that people make for, or different manufacturers make for the same thing, and you have different connecting points. But one, you're gonna have to use a universal adapter, and that's a pain in the ass, especially with that limited amount of space. And number two, it might not fit properly with the dust cap. It's a very, very small space in there. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, Bill from Auxito, thanks again for sending me this. Guys, like, subscribe, comment. Definitely, you love this content, definitely give me a follow, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.